Hi everyone, it's Gail. I am here with a 3 in 30 alphabet challenge for the letter R, and I'm going to go rogue a little bit, and I'm going to use Rolodex for my letter R. So we'll get to that in a second. I have a couple of other things to show you from yesterday. I promised I would show you when I figured out the other side of this over the page and belly clip. And so all I did was lace it up. Yeah, all the goings on the scrapbooking paper kind of got me befuddled, but I just put lace on it, and I think it's great. So that will go over a page, and this will be one side, and this will be the other. So there's that from yesterday. And then I wanted to show you my pal Lorna at Tailor Made Journals has come out with yet another wallpaper kit. And I couldn't be more excited. She's like, do you think people are getting sick of these? No. So I'm going to zero in because I want to show you this kit because I might want to play with it a little bit with what we do today. Okay, so I'm just going to flip through all these gorgeous papers. They're just so fun. I'm telling you, Lorna, I don't get tired of these at all. They're just so much fun. I love that one. I love them all. Again, I've only guess that one's upside down. I've only printed out the ones that just right off the bat I wanted to have to play with, but there's 36 pages in this kit, so there is a lot of wallpaper to play with. So just to give you a little taste. So this is kit number 4. So she has 4 kits of vintage wallpaper, each as gorgeous as the next. And so if you haven't popped over to Tailor Made Journals to check them out, you should, because they're so much fun. I wasn't sure that one was going to print. I had a little difficulty, but it did. Aren't they so much fun? So that's that. And when I went over to get that yesterday, I realized I had missed this kit, which is called Victorian Calling Cards. And several people, including me, have kits like this, but I love them, and I think they're a fun little departure from labels. So, you know, just plain labels. So I just think they're really fun. So there's 10 pages in this kit. So yeah, so again, this is from Tailor Made Journals. I'll put her link in the description box, of course. But I thought some of these might be fun for what we're doing today too. So I had myself a little print fest yesterday. It's what I do. Goodness. Well, that one's upside down-ish. I think that one's so pretty with the bright colors. Look at the birds. Yeah, so anyway, those two from Tailor Made Journals. So I might have to have a play with those. And I have my kits here from Timeless Crochet for You and Roxy Creations new vintage ephemera kits too. So I have lots to play with. I have lots printed out. Okay, so let's talk Rolodexes. I wanted to talk for a second before I get the timer started. Those of you that are at my age or older, you remember Rolodexes from our working days. This one was on my desk, I do believe. But you can often find Rolodex holders and the Rolodex cards at thrift stores. You can often find that. And I have gotten lots of Rolodex cards at thrift stores. So that's a good place to look for them. So I wanted to show you this in the vein of Mixed Media May. back in 2015, can't believe that's 5 years ago, I did this RCAD project, Rolodex card a day. And so I just did, it's kind of like a art journal on Rolodex cards. So I wanted to show you that. I thought that might inspire somebody. And just kind of did my little painty and stuff on there. So you can see I got a whole like week's worth done before I was on to something else. That's what I'm kind of like spit on a griddle, my mom used to say. So but I want to make some cards for journals, and we might do one of these. We'll see. So we'll still do an hour video. So I'll get my 3 ephemera pieces done in 30, and then we'll go from there. How about that? Does that sound good? Okay, so we'll leave that till we decide. So what I have here is I have some Rolodex cards that I got at the thrift store that I went ahead and coffee dyed. So, so the back of them can be a journaling card, and then the front and different like little patterns and stuff. So I have no plan as usual, but we'll see what comes of it. Then I have these that I got from Rhonda, and these were from her family farm, and I thought they would be really fun to kind of do too, and they are Rolodex style. Now I do know if you can't find these at a thrift store, that there is a punch that punches this funky little thing into. I don't have one, but you know, you can just take an index card or something and punch it, and it looks like a Rolodex card. So I have no idea who makes that punch. I've just seen other people use it. Okay, so let's get started. I'm so nervous because I don't know what I'm going to do, but my my iPad's clear over here. So, okay, I hit start. Okay, let's go. So I'm kind of loving the darkness of that one. So I have no idea, guys. I have no idea what I want to do, but I thought maybe some collage would be a good idea. Since when I don't know what I'm going to do, a little collage works out pretty well. Okay, so let's pull out a few of these pages, and let's see where we get to. See what happens. Yeah, so I hope everybody's doing well. Oh, that's so cool, isn't it? Okay, I'm just gonna get my tear ruler. And I don't know if you guys have a better way. If you do, I'm sure you'll tell me, but I usually just do something on these, and then I just cut out the little funky holes. I just cut those out myself. Okay, let's no, I'm feeling a little Rachel here with maybe with a little something. Let's just do this one. Yeah, so anyways, I forget what Rachel and Tina did for the letter R, but it was a Rolodex. I know that because I came up with a couple. I better save them for if I ever do this again, huh? It's been fun, and it's made me work with some things that I, you know, wouldn't have otherwise. So I think that's always good when it kind of gets you out of your comfort. Well, this is turning out to be kind of bland, isn't it? So we might have to put something bright and happy in the middle. Well, I mean, that would do it, but I feel like that's a little boring. How about we find a piece of, use a little wallpaper and add a little color to it, just a bit. I need to have a session where I just sit and rip the edges off of all these wallpapers that I've printed out of Lorna's so that it's all ready to go. That's what I need to do, but I haven't done. Okay, I just want a little bit of this. Excuse me. So what I'm thinking is I might put that on there and put that across and put this maybe here. I don't know. Let's start gluing. Okay. Feels good to be in the craft room today. Yesterday was a super gloomy day. Today it's sunny out and it's like, do I want to go out and do something in my garden or do I want to be in my craft room? You know the craft room always wins. It just does. So, oh good. Thank you. Yep. My smoothie's here, guys. I know you wait for it every day, don't you? Me too. My husband's so sweet. I'm doing 3 and 30. I don't have time to drink my smoothie. I have to wait until my 30 minutes is up, won't I? Oh, goodness. So, yeah, let's just do that. I'm gonna have a little cutting to do, but that's okay. Oh, I kind of meant to have that underneath, but oh well. Change of plans. That's what happens when you don't have a plan at all. Oh my goodness. Am I zeroed in or out? Okay, I'm okay. The thought that, oopsie. So one of my little friends that I used to work with, she is having like an online exercise clothes party thing. I've never done something like that, so I wonder what that's going to be like. Back in the day, I used to sell party light candles. That was in the, I don't know, 90s maybe, early 2000s. I don't know, but it was fun. I did home parties, you know, and got to meet a lot of people through that, which was fun. And I ended up doing pretty well at it, and it was to the point I either had to quit my job and do candles full time or stop doing candles. So I just stopped. That was just before I opened my little brick and mortar vintage store. So if you look up Reader's Alley on the internet, R-E-E-D-E-R-S, that's where my store was. And it's this quaint little cobblestone lane that's from the olden days where I live, and had a tiny little store there. It was so fun. Only open on Saturdays because I was working full time too. Like I said, spit on a girdle, as my mom said. Oh, I'm liking how that turned out. That's really cute. Okay, so then what do I want to put on it? Has to be something kind of small, doesn't it? Is there anything small enough in in these. Fussy cutting will be required if I go this route, which is fine. I don't think I'm going to go that route. Let me look at this real quick. Those too big. Let me cut one out to see. Maybe the kind. It's the one I always, it's my go-to, isn't it? Ah, goodness, I'm having cutting issues. I think the colors might be good too. Nope, don't like it. Okay. So what about a little flower or something? Oh my good gracious, I'm taking much too long. Let's see, there was smaller flowers where? Oh. That's cute. Do that and cut it, and then put a little word right there or something, or a teeny weeny label. Did I have teeny weeny labels from Austin? Where are your labels, Austin? Not there, not there, not there. And this one? Nope. Let's be in this one. Austin, where's your label? There they are. I was thinking there was a teeny weeny one in there. Okay, I think that'll do. As Mike and I say, twill do. I don't know if I've told you this story, but our kids for Christmas one year, they went together and they got us a gift certificate to this, it's a campground and cabins place that's kind of based around a hot springs. Well, my daughter, middle daughter, had been there with her friends, and she was in college at the time, so you know there was more partying going on than there was anything else. Well, so she had said, oh, it's just this great place. Mom and Dad would love it. It'd be so fun for them. Let's do it. And so they did. Well, first of all, the weekend that we had to go up there was there were forest fires. So there was a fire right over the ridge from this place where we're staying. Well, if that wasn't bad enough, so like all the people that were running the place were at home trying to save their house and their ranch from the fire. And so there was nobody there to kind of, I don't know, take care of us, if you will. And so there was that. Well, we finally get to our cabin. They finally come back. There's one piece, yay. We finally get to the cabin, and it's called Twill Do. Well, let's just say it won't. I'm like acting like I have all the time in the world. What am I doing? So anyways, yeah, it was rustic. Let's just say that. Okay. I think I might want to use one of these Victorian calling cards on one of these. I'm deciding which side. I think think I'll leave the other side for writing. Excuse me. So anyway, it was rustic. And, oh, look at that sweet girl. Wonder if I could put her somewhere. Anyway, so then, you know, we get in there. It's nice out. We're nervous about the fire because it's literally right over the mountain ridge. And we're like, are we going to sleep at all tonight? And we're like, yeah, probably not, because, you know, that fire could sweep down that mountain in a heartbeat, you know. So, but we're, you know, trying to make the best of it and all of that. Well, then, oh, isn't she sweet? Oh, she's sweet. I love her. So anyways, we go ahead and get ready for bed and everything. And we're sitting there reading, and we could hear this like that. And I am like, Mike, what is that? I'm picturing a critter of some sort, as you can imagine. Well, we couldn't figure it out, and we thought it was in the window. It wasn't in the window. Behind my pillow was a moth. I'm not kidding you. That sucker was that big. And so of course, I screamed bloody murder. All we have in the cabin is a broom. And so Mike is running around with this broom trying to kill this moth. Well, finally he got it. He stunned it and it fell on the floor. Well, then before we could do anything with it, it got up and flew away. And then do you think we could find that thing? No, we could not find it. It was nowhere to be found. And so I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep knowing that thing is around here somewhere. And Mike's like, me either. Pack your bag. We're getting out of here. So it's like 10 o'clock at night and we drove home from this place. Oh, it was a memorable trip. Let's just say that. Oh my gosh. And then all the siblings decided that it was a bad idea to let the college student who'd been drinking make the decision on Mom and Dad's Christmas present. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, whenever I say twill do, that's what I think of. I like this number down here, so I'm leaving that. Gosh, I think I might just put that on there. And then we might do something down there. I don't know. So, yeah, that was an adventure for sure. And keep in mind, I'm a town girl. I mean, we didn't camp when I was growing up. Mike did, but my parents didn't. And so I am not very good at being outdoorsy. My backyard is about as outdoorsy as I get. Oh, I think that's so fun. But we need something there. And I'm wondering if I have some sort of applique that would be cool. Ooh, these are from Journey of Crafting. I'm going to have one of those days when it's hard to remember everybody I need to put on. Oh, I like that. Or do I like that? I like them both. I think I like the pink. Okay, going to use that. Okay, so yeah, anyway, it was quite the adventure. And it was so, you know, and we're driving home and you can just see the glow of that fire. It's like, oh my gosh, this was a disaster from the get-go. The moth was just the topper. I never did hear that the fire got down into that campground. So, I mean, I think we would have been okay, but even still, it's like, oh my gosh. Just wouldn't have slept well. Now that's fun. And what's great about that is that, you know, it's a journaling card, so you can take it out. So these little bumpies aren't going to impact journaling at all. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? So, not that it needs a whole lot more color because it's kind of aged on its own, but you know, just love me a little vintage photo. Okay, let's do a little on the back. That back will be kind of fun. I mean, there's a little bit of writing, but you could still journal on it. And okay, so there's piece number 2. Oh, I love it. It turned out great. So I don't know if I put them up to the camera. So there are the first 2. Okay, I have 10 minutes left, and so I'd best get to getting. Gosh, what do I want to do? Okay, I just had a funky idea. What if we took this one? These are so cool. I love these, Rhonda. What if we like did like a double or something? I don't know. That's kind of what's in my brain though. So let's see what we can do with that. Okay, let's use, I'm going to use some of Rachel's, I think. Oh my gosh, this looks like, oh, it's a P. It almost looked like Gale. It's like, whoa, that's cool. But it's not. Oh my gosh. Anyways, that brings back memories of telling you that story. Holy buckets, that was a crazy night. Gosh, I was freaked out by that silly moth. It was just happy to flap all around. It really was. Go. Do that. And I'm just gonna maybe put that over there. I don't know. Just go for it, Gail. You don't have time to wiffle waffle. Gonna have to cut around it a little bit. That's okay. And then down that side, I want to do, maybe I'll do this again. Worked out great last time. So anyway, no plans for today whatsoever except for taking a walk. And so I almost thought I might do 2 videos because I've taken some days off. You guys haven't known it because I was a week ahead. Now I'm just about, I don't know, 3 days or something ahead in my filming. So it is kind of nice to create a little space with that, you know, so that if I'm not feeling it, or, you know, earlier I took some days to get some stuff ready for my Etsy store, which I should do again because I have so much stuff to share with you guys and I have not gotten it done. Okay, you know, that's right there. I'm not gonna debate with myself too much on what I'm doing because I don't have time. All right, let's see. Okay, I think I will put that right there maybe. So I think I might want something. Where'd that piece go that I already tore? Here it is. I might like something down the other side. Ooh, 6 minutes. So I decided to do the complicated one when I don't have much time left. Oh, well, we'll see. I'll either make it or I won't, right? Those are the two choices. I'm just going to go right there. Having a good time playing. I think these Victorian calling cards too, besides these ones from Lorna, and I told you that I have them in my shop too. You know who else has them is the Paper Outpost. She has them too. I have those printed off somewhere, and I bought a bunch of her kits at the Paper Outpost, and just haven't gotten them all printed yet, so need to do that one of these days. Okay, we're just going to put that across there. Okay, I'm going to call that one done, other than the inking. Okay. Oh, those are so fun. Thank you, Rhonda, for sharing them with me. Okay, and then ooh, now granted, I would cover that up, or I would cover that up, but I was thinking about a pocket. Might be fun. Yeah. Okay, well, let's use some of this on this one. Okay, just glue, Gail. Don't think about it. Get moving here. Okay, and what did I do with my, oh, here it is. Look at how fun that is. I might keep that. I have to put that on somewhere. Oh my goodness, I'm nervous. I'm not getting this done as quick as I should be. Okay, I'm gonna actually put this on first. I don't know. Just get some stuff on here. Call it good. 'Twill do, right? 2 minutes, well, 3-ish. Okay, okay. All right, we're gonna get this. We're gonna make it. Hold your breath. And then we'll make some in a more relaxed manner. Okay, I do like this idea though. I think I still want the Rolodex shape, of course, and it's tedious cutting these out, but it'll work. I can't breathe. I'm nervous. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, ink it. Oops. Okay. Ah, 1:25. And this is going to be a little pocket on the edge. It's just the right size. Okay, little cut there. Okay. Now do I want to put something on this pocket? I was thinking about maybe this. Oops. Okay. Okay. Now, eek. Oh, there goes the timer. Okay. But I'm going to say I made it because the timer's just going off. Whew, that was close. Okay. Get rid of that timer beeping at me. Okay. That was fun. Okay, so here's this one. And I think this is kind of fun because now a little something can poke in there if we want. I'm thinking I might sew around this one. These two don't need it, I don't think. But I think I might sew around that one just to blend this in better. So, I mean, you be the judge. I may not have made it because I still need to sew around it. But that's okay. I'm going to toss that one over on my sewing machine. Oh, that was fun though. Okay, so let's play a little bit more. I was thinking I take one of these. I need to sip a smoothie after that. I was thinking I would take one of these and do it more in this style and put it in my little Rolodex thing. Because that would be fun. I need some music. Digging for a bit of music. I was thinking that when I was doing that, so I didn't have any music to work with. So we're going to count this as 3 and 30 and mixed media may, kind of. Because, you know, mixed media doesn't always have to be paint, right? Gosh, my heart's flip-flopping. Got myself going there. So many of you have commented on my Apple Watch. Yes, my husband got me an Apple Watch for Mother's Day. It has a thing on it where it will take your heartbeat and it tells you if you're an AFib. Which, you know, I know when I'm an AFib, but I think I might do. No. Anyway, yeah, so there you go. But it lets me know for sure. And then on my phone, I have a record of every time I measure to see if I'm in AFib. I have a record on my phone, so I'll be able to show that to the cardiologist when I go. So that's a good thing, isn't it? Ooh, that's got lots of good words on it. Let's just go like this. So yeah, my husband's so funny. The kids tease him so bad because when my kids were little, he never got me Mother's Day presents. And he said, well, you're not my mother. I'm like, I know, but I'm the mother of your children. So, you know, my son and son-in-laws are like, they say to their wives, you're not my mother. You know, you got to understand my husband's sense of humor. It's just, yeah. So anyways, they were laughing this Mother's Day. They said, wow, Dad made up for 42 years, which is my son's age, 42 years of not getting you Mother's Day presents. He made up for it all in 1 year. And I said, yep, he did. Which, yeah, my daughter and her family, they got me a gift certificate at Home Depot to get flowers, and I haven't ventured out there yet, but really it's a bit early here. It still gets really cold at night, and so probably 1st of June is a better time to do that. Well, that's kind of fun. Just a little base of music, huh? Now I guess I'll kind of collage a few things on top of it. How much do I love this book page? A lot. I love it a lot. So fun. Okay. Gosh, it's awful quiet upstairs. I wonder if Jimmy Joe must be outside. He came in this morning, was absolutely soggy. It rained last night, and so, yeah, and we have rain in the forecast for days, so, which is good. We need it. And when you live in the mountains, you really appreciate moisture. It's a good thing. So, I wouldn't mind the word kind on there because it sort of is representative of what I do / believe these days as far as us being kind. Don't like that. Use that for something else. Maybe I can sort of fussy tear this one out. That's where it needs to be. Yeah, so now I'm all sorts of relaxed, just crafting away with all y'all. So I need to remember to go onto Facebook and see all that goings on with my friend, because sometimes I'm not as good about checking Facebook and Instagram as I need to be because I'm so busy on YouTube. But, you know, she just does what she can. The girl just does what she can. Of course, you wouldn't have to cut these little things out either. You could cover them up and just use the Rolodex card as a base. But it's like, why not just use book page or something else if you're going to do that, you know? The Rolodex card shape is part of the fun. Okay, now I'm liking it better. See how we do with this. It'll be funny. I've got a 5-year gap in my dates on my Rolodex card a day project. Yep. She didn't keep up with that. Any other fun things to do, you know? I'm going to put this up here because the music right here says follow Jesus all the way. So I like that. Actually, didn't get that glued down very well. There we go. So, we just finished last night the series Waco on Netflix. That was interesting. I mean, I remember it happening, but I did not know the particulars, you know. It's always kind of interesting. And, you know, of course, I don't know if there's a biased view of it or not or what, but it was really interesting. Okay, I'm going to take my bunny pen and I am going to write, what is today? 13th. That's a handy thing about having a watch. 5, 13, 20. It's been a while. It's been a while since I did the arcade project. That's okay. Got another one in there. Isn't that fun? Okay. So let's check our time. And I kind of want to do another one of those big ones. Yeah, I think we have time too. Oh man, these are just the coolest. I love these. Thank you so much. Yeah, I like that. Okay. They feel a little like they came off the farm. And I love that. Okay, so what do we want to do on this one? I think let's look. Where's Rachel's? Let's look down a bit and see if there's things other than the writing. Ooh, isn't that cool? Wow. Ooh, let's play with that a little bit. So I'm not sure what we're going to do tomorrow, and or if I do it this afternoon. I'm really having a hankering to play with the stuff that my pal Carrie sent me. So we might do that instead of mixed media. I figure if we go over into June, I mean, the YouTube police are not going to come get me. Okay, that's cool, but I don't think I want, now that I cut that out, I don't think that's what I want. Let's cut out this little pink one. Put it somewhere. Lots of fun things to collage with in Rachel's vintage ephemera kits, that's for sure. Bin location. Look at John Hancock. Interesting. Sorry, I'm off camera gluing. Okay, and then let's use a different wallpaper just for fun. I'm starting to have a big old mess with my piles of stuff. Ooh, this one would be kind of fun on there. Yeah. Thinking I'd like that flower. That's what I'm thinking. It's been a while since I did any collaging, and it's feeling good to play with it. Yeah, I think so. Thank you again, Rhonda, for the farm cards. I absolutely love them. I could play with these all day long. And might. Okay, I think I want to put something there first. Where's my music? What did I do with it? There it is. Got quiet, I'm sorry. Don't know what I was thinking about. Just out in Space Cadet land. Let's see. Put this one down and then the other one. Let's see, get this down. A lot of that's going to be cut off, I think. Not sure how much. Gosh, Rhonda, I'd love to see some of the things you've done with these cards. Just saying, it'd be fun to see. I'm enjoying playing with them. How many do I have left? Half a dozen. And this is kind of fun because the holes are at the top, you know. It's just a little different setup. Ooh, I'm liking that. Let's do this, and then let's see if there's something fun to... I think I might like to use one of the fun labels that's in Lorna's vintage or Victorian calling card set. Okay. Super fun. Okay, so let us see. I saw those. I like those. One a little bit bigger one. Ooh, like look at this one. This one. Wouldn't that be kind of nice? Good colors with the wallpaper. See what we get. See if we like it. Got a lot of fussy cutting to do here. Like that down there. Up here. I feel like I need a butterfly or something. A bit of a butterfly. It's this one. I like this up here because I really liked that. Like that right there, I think. Well, got a few journaling cards done. I'm feeling like I need to get going on all of the journals that I have half prepared because I want to use a lot of this ephemera in those journals. So I feel like I need to get it going on that. Okay, sports fans, we just about have it. There's no right side, wrong side. I'll just put this little butterfly on there and call this a journaling card. Okay. Well, that's happy too. I like that one too. Thanks everybody so much for watching another 3 in 30. Here's our 3 pieces here. And then we did just one extra. How did I get 3 done in 30? Oh, I guess I did one in the arcade too, didn't I? Well, thanks everybody for watching. Have a grateful day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.